Welcome back to the Swatch Women's Pro, stop number 7 on the Samsung Galaxy Championship Tour. In the second consecutive year, we got this event as a CT upgrade for the best women surfers in the world. The top tour, made up of the top 17. You always had a wild card. In this case, we had a couple of wild cards.
You know, you talk about that sparring partner stuff, and Nick Fanning did the same thing with Gabriel Medina. He went on to win a world title. Frontside Goofy, same sort of scenario, Alyssa and Carissa. So let's hope Alyssa goes on to bigger and better things.
Little glide in for the Hawaiian Coco Ho to get this heat started. Frontside wrap. Nice coil up for the forehand cutty. Another carve to drive through the pocket. And she'll just throw some water on the shoulder and get out of there to start off with the lead.
And nice little start there for Coco. See, that's just rapid fire from her, one of the quickest surfers in the world, and wastes no time on the wave. Beautiful gliding, as you said, straight off the bottom. I love that turn in the pocket she's got. She gets that board all the way around, which I love as well. Jams it in the pocket, showing some variety there, just kicking the fins out on that occasion. Nice smooth opener there for Coco Ho. And Pops is going to be happy with that.
This is a wave that she loves to surf. Great waves on offer. We expect her to do well as she'll move on to Portugal. We'll catch up with Coco Ho on her backhand now. Little backhand jam in the pocket, end section coming quickly. She'll redirect to get the closeout finish. 2 quick stores for Coco. Already putting Dimity Stoyle in a combination spot to kick things off here.
That's what you got to do. Apply the pressure, Joe. Straight away. Ruffle your opponent's feathers. Get them thinking already about plan B, because your opponent hasn't had a quick start. You've got 2 good waves under your belt. That wasn't it's not going to be a huge score for Coco, but it's going to get that rhythm and that momentum going. That's so important. Just jams it in the pocket right there. I love this finishing turn. Nothing too radical for Coco, but just making sure she finishes that one off.
Coco knew she had a 7-1-7, getting a quick left. She already knows that Dimity needs 2 new waves, so she sits quietly for a while.
Never underestimate your opponent.
So now we're watching Dimity Stoyle getting her first wave of this matchup. Frontside carve off the top for the Australian. Highline wrap, and now running into this inside track. Beautiful forehand hook. Right into a nice off the top carve. Stoyle very patient, waiting for that opener to come through, and she'll be out of the combination once that score is locked in.
See what I mean about very similar approaches to the wave, both surfers. Just that front side wrap.
Such an epic contrast with these 2 surfers on where they come from. You got the Sunshine Coast, Noosa Heads. Dimity Stoyle rides just about every type of surfboard. Big longboards, she'll enter those events when she's home. She'll even spend time in the shaping room. And you got Coco Ho now in position out the back. Big section coming down on the takeoff, so Coco is over it. And that's not going to affect the top 2. 16:10 to go.
Smart move there from Coco. If you miss that first section, just get out. I mean, it's not worth trying to force the issue all the way through. Let's have a look at Dimity's wave here, though. Nice. Almost kind of lost it there, but straight into that bottom turn, top turn combo. Very similar to Coco's approach on this wave. I'm looking at maybe a very similar score, maybe just under Coco's here. Another nice gouge right there. Showing a little bit more power. Turns back into the whitewater again. This wave fades out and she kicks out. So maybe half a point less than Coco's opening ride, somewhere in that range. But beautiful opening maneuver there from Dimity. Right there, you can just see her jam that board into the wave. Beautiful bottom turn right there as well. Just putting that power, that foot down, and Dimity opens her account. She rode her step up 5-7 that day, and absolutely charged.
Here comes Dimity Stoyle on her way back out. Blows the fins out. Beautiful first turn. Covers some ground on that float. A 2-turn combo. Stoyle's opener a 5.10. Beat it a 6.25 on that second wave.
Well, she's back in the heat, you know, and that's a good thing. I like the fact that she caught that wave on the way back out. 2 solid turns, though. So it's going to be interesting to see where the judges go with that. You know, obviously her opening wave a little longer, but maybe not as dynamic. I like that dynamic aspect to a wave. To me, it's not quantity, it's quality. And those two turns on that last wave for Dimity were definitely quality. That first turn, fins out the back. Let's have a look at it right here. She drops down. She knows she needs to attack this one. Bang, right there. You see those fins come out of the back of the wave. And then that tail tap floater right there. So total commitment on that wave. And I wouldn't be surprised if that comes in higher than a 5.10.
She's got a ton of experience, and with more experience on tour, you look for her to take control of this matchup, but Dimity's still swinging. She's up now on her third attempt. A big hook to start, laying into that opening section. A high line wrap for the Australian, and more wave to go. A little carve down to the bottom, whips it over the section, and puts it to bed. A solid answer to hearing that she didn't do enough to get the lead. Her second score of 5.67, just like you thought, Potts, better than the wave before, and now she's really heating up.
You know, the judges like that commitment, you know, and it's part of the criteria, commitment and degree of difficulty. It's not about how many maneuvers you do in this day and age, it's the quality of the ones you do. Less is more here at lower Trestles, I reckon. I reckon if you focus on 3 solid turns on a wave and really commit to those turns, watch this opening maneuver from Dimity. Draws off the bottom and just jams it right in the critical section right there. And then it fades out a little bit, so Dimity's still keeping that board moving. And another turn there, finishes off nicely. So Dimity Stoyle looking for a 5.68. That is going to be a great score, and we're definitely going to see a lead change show.
Love this first turn, Potts.
Right there, commitment, degree of difficulty, right in the power source of the wave, and then finishes it off nicely. So backs that good solid maneuver up, and that's what you've got to do. You've got to make sure you don't only get that first good turn in, but finish off strong. And in the eyes of the judges, that is showing complete control. And that is going to be a great score for Dimity. We're going to see a lead change for sure, Joe.
That wave really wants to make me go surfing. I know one person that really wants to go surfing is Strider Wasilewski as well with Todd Klein.
You know, she was hanging down the inside corner, just finding great waves, then backed it up with this wave, started out with a nice hook, and then just went to town. I mean, really beautiful carbs, hooks at the end like that right there is going to get you the score, and it was really great to see her, a little fire on the end of that.
And then an all goofy foot matchup, a massive one. Bianca Batendock up against Bethany Hamilton. Truly an inspirational heat. In the end, though, it was Bianca getting the nod.
Thanks so much, Todd and Strider, for the update. 2 talented goofy foots on the desk. We'll be checking in with them throughout the day today, as we'll also catch up to the wave that Coco Ho just got here, Potts.
Yeah, Coco just pulling the trigger on this one. Nice opening turn. Floats it up over there, gets caught behind the section a little bit. And a little bit of downtime right there, which is going to really hurt the scoring potential on this wave. Finishes off vertically, so I don't think that's going to be a huge score. She's needing a 6.78, and I think she still will after that exchange.
As we approach the final minute, squares up for a beautiful forehand hook. Stoyle off the bottom, nice high line wrap. Plenty of wave left on the inside. Wraps it, end section approaching. Rips one off the top, and Stoyle finds a finish, which could be her final wave of this matchup. 2 crucial scores to lock in before we make the decision.
What a shame one of these ladies have to lose. I mean, both of them just surfing out of their skin right now.
What an amazing close to round 2, heat number 2. Dimity had the 8.27 a while ago, but it looked like she did enough damage to potentially improve on her 5.67. If that's the case, Coco could be needing a little bit more.
Scores dropping for Dimity Stoyle, a 7.07 required. As she stands in the shower, hoping and praying that was enough.
Judges about to make the decision for Dimity Stoyle. Dimity Stoyle, it comes in at a 7.83, and it is enough. Stoyle gets it on the last wave to upset Coco Ho, and the Australian moves on to round 3. What a moment here at the Swatch Women's Pro.